Good morning, Pat. It is the calm before the storm out here at the block party. And while it may be quiet now, it is going to be a zoo in just a couple of hours. One might think it's hard to stay awake for a full 24 hours, but when the sun is shining and there's baseball all around, it's easier than it looks. The Reds are the hottest team in baseball right now, 21-11 since June 10th. There's a little bit of pressure within the team just to compete against each other and really elevate their game. But outside pressure, they just ignore that noise. Everything seemed to be in sync tonight. Offense, defense, pitching. What went well? Only 3 starters have gone at least 6 innings in the past 2 weeks. How concerned are you about exhausting your bullpen at this point? The message through the chaos. Yeah. There's no more chaotic time than right now. Post-trade deadline, you guys picked up a bunch of players, playoff push. How do you navigate through that, and how do you lead this team through this next couple of weeks?
What's been the best part for you?
Honestly, watching the Reds pitching has been a lot of fun. Having been with Cincinnati last season and then to see them kind of 180 this season, sending 2 starting pitchers to the All-Star game this year, it's insane. It's really, really crazy. He wasn't throwing any passes underneath. Every time you looked at him, he was throwing passes deep downfield, and he was getting the job done. He was really composed throughout the game, which I thought was the most impressive thing. Credit to him or credit to his offensive line? So it's all behind the scenes content, and also on there we'll be teasing some of the features that we have coming up this season. Yeah. So kind of the men behind the masks, everything from the fashion that they're wearing to what they eat before a game. What's up, guys? It's NHL trade deadline day, and the Columbus Blue Jackets have already shown that they are going for it. They picked up high-caliber forwards Matt Duchene and Ryan Dzingel. I've noticed that you put your left foot in first and you really dig it in, and then you kind of take a step out, and then the right foot comes in, but nothing goes in the box until the left foot is in there. Why do you do that? And then his other targets, you look at Jefferson, you look at Chase, and how about that catch from Thaddeus Moss, looking like his dad right there?
Catch of the year.
They opened it up here out of the crate, and it was entirely melted. The first edition of this.
Did you know paint could melt? Me either. So when it came time to pick up the next piece, a birthday gift from photographer Tyler Shields, it was instead hand-delivered when the Blue Jackets visited Dallas. In a couple innings where that pitch count got up on you, how would you look to improve on that? Obviously not the outcome you guys wanted tonight, but you guys were really solid offensively, and one of the biggest lights was your first career home run. How did it feel? Major League Baseball has become much more relaxed around the shoes athletes are allowed to wear out on the field. Enter Marcus Rivero, a Miamian who designs custom kicks. He's known as Souls by Sir on Instagram, and his designs have taken the Reds by storm. Yeah, the Eagles, as you mentioned, were the most complete team coming into this season, and they just really haven't performed at that level. We mentioned problems with Carson Wentz, who's been digressing very much so. He might have the worst receiving core in the league, though. People might argue the Pats, but the Eagles have some problems there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey everyone, Shannon Ford here. The Reds are fresh off a series win against the NL Central leading Cubs and heading into a series against not only the NL West leading, but the National League leading Dodgers. Can they pull it off? Thanks, Jim. As you mentioned, opening day in Cincinnati is wild. And we know that the Castellini family went all in this offseason, and these fans are fired up about it.